Hello, my name's Sharon Walker. I have Williams syndrome. Williams syndrome is a heart defect of the aortic valve, and also I have mild learning disabilities, and I have tachycardia, which is when my heart starts to race. And I have been in hospital 3 times in September because I was poorly in one thing and another.
How did that make you feel?
When my heart goes racing, I don't like it because it makes me scared.
Okay. And how do staff support you when you...
They try and calm me down and do sort of like wet me with wet flannels and stuff to cool me down and stuff, and then they have to ring an ambulance.
How do staff help you?
I have a little emergency bell near my bed. So when I press that, it's like a doorbell, so they know when I want something or whatever. So they come and see what I want first. Then they come and calm me down first. And then they have to go in to get the medical books and stuff and the phone. Then they ring for an ambulance. Then they stay with me. I don't like being on my own when I'm poorly.
No.
And then when the ambulance come, the staff stay with me and hold my hand. So, and then the ambulance people tell me what they're going to do to me. And if I get scared, I squeeze the staff's hand, and they sort of try and calm me down, because if I don't calm down, my heart goes up more.
Yeah. In the ambulance, is it quite scary going in the ambulance?
Yeah, because you're hooked up to machines and stuff. But some of the ambulance drivers were fine because they would put music on to calm me down. Sort of like pop or rock or whatever's on, they would turn it up, so...
Yeah, so it's not so scary.
No.
And does that help to get your heart rate down?
Yeah, because I go on my own, you see, because there's only one night staff.
Right.
So the ambulance driver and the co-driver have to look after me.
Okay.
But if I get too ill, then somebody else comes, like another ambulance drive person.
Okay. And you said this has happened 3 times?
Yeah.
In September?
Yeah.
And what happens when you get to the hospital then? Is there somebody there to meet you?
Yes, because they have to phone in. And then they give out the ambulance sheet and sometimes my tracing of my heart and stuff. Then they say, this is Sharon with tachycardia or whatever it is. Then they leave it to the other staff to do. Okay. Like the doctors and nurses.
And does your dad come to the hospital?
Yes, yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
He waits in the waiting room until they've sorted me out a little bit. Then he comes and sits with me. Because I know I shouldn't get scared, but I do.
Oh yeah, everyone gets scared.
And then they have to do the heart tracing, and they have to put the cannula, is it the cannula in?
Yeah.
Which I hate, because sometimes I have to do it twice because my blood vessels in my hand shut down when I'm poorly.
Is it quite painful to have that in?
Yeah, I don't like it.
And do they say anything to calm you, to keep you calm when they're doing it?
Just one of the nurses has to hold my hand.
And because you live in Newark...
Yeah. I have to go to Lincoln.
Right.
I sometimes have to go to Nottingham, but because my heart rate does go over 200 sometimes, I have to go to Lincoln because it's the nearest, quickest one.
It's the nearest one from Newark?
Yeah, and they specialise in heart problems anyway. Some of the doctors and the nurses in there are brilliant. Very nice, kind, polite.
Keep you at ease.
Yeah.
Remember you telling me about the consultant? And
Yeah.
Can you tell me how he explains to you what the problems are?
He draws it on a piece of paper because these medical jargon is not very good for people like me or my dad.
Yeah, so it's easy if he draws.
Yeah, or just try to explain it like he said that it said that it was like a sports car. It was saying that the petrol in the sports car was working, but not the oil. So half of my heart was working normally, and the other half of my heart wasn't.
That's a good way of explaining
Yes,
it.
yeah.
Brilliant. So now if you ever have to go to hospital, are you sort of frightened, or are you a bit more at ease? Or?
I'm more at ease now because I know the staff,
Yeah.
basically.
And do your care staff, do they keep like a care plan?
They have all my medical records and stuff. They have all my medication, and then they give it to the ambulance driver or to somebody who's going with me.
And I remember you telling me that you have a part-time job now. don't you?
Yeah.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about
Heart
that?
Foundation. My support carer, support worker went into Heart Foundation and said, look, Sharon needs a job. She has this heart condition, one thing, another. And they've been fantastic ever since.
Brilliant. So you do feel you're giving something back then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Even if I can't do loads back, I am doing a little bit back.